What's good, guys? This is Supernova coming at you with a new video. This video will be about creating custom sprites to use, because sometimes when you get a sprite from Mugen Mundo and you create it, sometimes it's not the sprite you need. For example, I have Vegeta here. Now, in Dragon Ball AF, Vegeta doesn't wear these type of clothing. However, Vegeta Jr. wears this type of clothing. So what you need to do to create Vegeta Jr. out of this is to open Paint. That's what I use is Paint. You can use any other type of program you need. You can use Photoshop, you can use GIMP, but Paint seems the easiest and the most reliable. So I'm about to use Paint. So I'm about to open the file. So I'm gonna go to my desktop right here. Okay. Go to my desktop and then load it up, and I'll load up this one. This one seems cool. And oh wait, no, actually let me load up this one. Okay, so as you can see, I have Vegeta here. He's not what I want him to be. I want him to look like a Vegeta Jr. obviously. So what you need to do is, and this varies with every single type of character, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use the paint tool to select the color I want. Then I'm going to draw where I'm going to physically draw how I want the clothes to be. Okay, since Vegeta Jr. his pants are cut off. I don't know why, but his pants are cut off at the end, so I'm just going to do that. And make sure to always follow the color scheme with the type of skin. So for example, I'm painting the dark colors, a darker skin color, while the lighter colors are opposite, would be a lighter skin color. So put that right there. Oh wait, I made a mistake. And just continue to make lines here until the full thing is colored in, and it looks It looks exactly like a leg. Okay, so now I finished the first leg. Now for the second leg. Mistake. Oh, that was a mistake too. Oh, wow. And color that in. Get that. And then finally, create this. Alright, so as you can see, the bottom legs look like actual legs instead of the full jumpsuit that he wears. And you can use this for any character. Like for example, I use this for King Vegeta, sometimes Bardock. I use it for almost any character that is not already finished and accessible. So all you need to do is save it as, and all I have to do is just save it over the file. See, it says the picture already exists, but you want to save over it because you don't want the original. And then, as you can see here, it's when you look for it, it should be there. Am I looking in the right place? Am I looking? Oh, skipped it, I think. Huh. Well, it should be here somewhere. Not entirely sure where it is. Can't find it, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere over here. It's somewhere in here. Is it called exactly? Alright, so you'll find it. Now, for example, let's say you don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste all this time, you know, going into paint, and because it's a very tedious, work. So what I would recommend to do is to open Photoshop and open Photoshop. Let's see here. Wait, let me close out Adobe Flash for a second. And let me get out of paint so what you would do is you would open Photoshop, wherever the heck Photoshop is. There we go. So you open Photoshop. Loading. It's taking forever. You might want to skip this part because it's kind of slow. It's loading up here. And all right. So if you really don't want to waste all that time, this is why I love Photoshop. Photoshop is a great tool. So what you have to do is you have to open a full sprite sheet. You have to open a sheet that has multiple sprites on it. So for example, let me look if I have the right thing. Okay, great. So it has, just remember that it has to be a sprite sheet with all the sprites already on them. You can't open them one by one because it won't work. Okay, so first let's zoom it in here. Wait, that's the wrong. Is that the right one? No, that's not. Whatever. Let's just zoom it in here. Oh, there it is. There's zoom tool. Okay. So let's zoom it in here. See, I already colored this one, but let me show you what I mean. For example, this is Zisor or Zicor or whatever, and let's say you want to change his jumpsuit to, I don't know, instead of black, let's have it purple or something. So what you do is you use a paint bucket tool, and you choose the color you want, obviously purple. And you see all these checks here. Usually they should be checked. They should be checked. I want you to uncheck every single box. And when you use the paint bucket tool, every single color will be filled. Now, it could get annoying sometimes because sometimes the colors you don't want filled get filled, but for the most part, it gives you what you want. So let's color in let's color it in the red. See? Now I changed the red to green, and let me choose a darker green for this part. Let me zoom in actually. And let's choose that. Let's put that right there, and let's choose one more dark green for this. Oh, sorry. One more dark green for this. And there we go. We have a fully customized sheet. Because as you can see, the whole sheet has been affected. The whole sheet has been affected. Even the mugshot has been affected. And let's change. Actually, no. That's it. And don't forget, choose the paint bucket tool and uncheck all these boxes. These boxes cannot be checked, because if they're checked, it'll only affect one of the sprites. So that's it, guys. That's my tutorial on how to create custom sprites. Quick update about DBAF episode 4. The reason I didn't really want to, the reason I couldn't upload was because of time, schoolwork and all this stuff. But now my grades are up and I have plenty of time to do whatever I want. And now I have enough time to animate. So I'm not making any promises because I know some of my subscribers might get annoyed. But like I said. But you guys have to realize that there are things more important than lives than animating. I mean, I know you guys are eager for new episodes, but at the same time, it's like, this guy, I have a life. I mean, I go out with my friends and stuff. I just don't, sit down animating. Nobody does that. So, I'll try to upload a new episode once every month, maybe. That sounds about right. Yeah, about once every month. And I'm trying to make them better quality, because some people have complained that it's not the quality of Mr. Cuban 80s, but at the same time he has a different type of screen capturing, so I need to ask him for his, and it's a lot of factors that come into it. So thanks guys for watching, and